Hello and welcome back to Fun Facts About Disneyland with Spread Some Magic. We are still in what's now called Bayou Country, but when this was written, it was Critter Country. The man most responsible for constructing Disneyland is honored in several ways in Critter Country. Retired Admiral Joe Fowler's name can be seen in two places. The dry dock for the big boats is called Fowler's Harbor, giving rise in turn to Harbor Galley's name. And the nearby door after the big drop on Splash Mountain, now this could be gone, is labeled as Fowler's Cellar. I'll have to look next time I write. Furthermore, Millview Lane, emblazoned on a sign right next to Harbor Galley's service windows, is also a Fowler reference. He lived on Millview Lane when he worked in Florida, helping with the construction of Walt Disney World. A sign on the nearby shack used to advertise Marie's Lobster Dinners. While lobsters were not sold anywhere, there were yet another nod to Fowler, whose wife's name was Marie. And actually, they did sell eventually. Probably at least 10 years after this book was written, they did have lobster rolls at Harbor Galley. But before all that, it used to be where you could get McDonald's French fries. The Stagecoach over by Thunder Mountain and at Harbor Galley. In a 1956 billboard announcing Tom Sawyer Island, the building now called Harbor Galley was listed as the Magnetic House as part of a never-built addition named Rivertown, to be situated near Magnolia Park and to feature novelty shops. And then another one, stuffed heads of Max, Melvin, and Buff in the final scene of the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh paid tribute to the Country Bear Playhouse that preceded it. Those three heads could be found long ago in the mile-long bar, later Brer Bar, and were not animated robots, but simple models. While the Country Bears moved out, the stuffed heads were added to the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh as a way of nodding to the history of this location. Furthermore, a version of Melvin the Moose from the Country Bear Playhouse can also be seen in Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, a two-dimensional painting of the simple-minded moose, often teased by the other talking heads of the Country Bear shows, appear in Winky's Pub in the middle of the attraction. Two other characters from Country Bear, Gomer and Trixie, remain in the signs above the men and women's restroom at the Hungry Bear restaurant. Not sure, that just got a refurb too, whose name in itself is a reminder of the days when the land was themed entirely around bears. Everything else has to do with Splash Mountain, which probably isn't up to date. Anyhow, Frontierland is next with a picture of what's probably Casa de Fritos. Anyhow, thanks for joining me today, and be sure to spread some magic wherever you are.